Hey traders, what's happening? Jamie Setley here. It is March 9th, 2020. Markets in turmoil, as CNBC likes to say. And I actually wanted to take a look at, there's a lot to look at in terms of equities and the dollar, etc. But one chart I wanted to look at was the Aussie dollar. So we have a massive, I'm just bringing a daily chart here. We have a massive flash crash low in Asia last night, right? Kind of reminds me of back here in the first trading day of January of 2019 when you had a huge flash crash low as well. So you don't get huge flash crash lows like this very often, but needless to say, you're left with a giant candle, a giant wick. So when you see something like this, it pays to kind of maybe get some context for longer term support or resistance in the case of something like dollar CAD, and then zoom in and see if there's a level that would make sense to maybe pay attention to for support, right? Because typically a big flash crash like this ends up registering a low. All right, so let's take a look at a weekly chart. Okay, so this is a simple trend line back August 2011 and April 2013. You can see the channel from that. Center line was resistance, loose. It was not precise by any means, but we did trade between these levels for quite some time, and we ended up breaking down below and then kind of crashing throughout 2015, and now still heading lower right now. But what I wanted to show you was the fact that you've got this parallel that extends off the July 2008 high, and it's parallel to this 2011-13 line, right? So go off the 2008 high, 2010 high. That's going to actually cut through not just the candle or the wick from the 2019 flash crash, also very close to the August 19 low last year. So we were on it for the last 2 weeks, and then last night's flash crash may have finally done the deed, if you want to call it that. So let's just go with the idea that maybe we have some sort of a low in place with the Aussie action today. And what we want to do then is zoom in and find levels that could provide, say, a point of reference for support. So one of the things that I always do is I like to look at volume, right? So like, for example, this day right here, okay, that was the 228 day, which was actually a low. You can see that was a high volume day, right? Look to the left of the chart. Actually, the most volume since the U.S. election in 2016. Okay, so that is a key spot, just the close of that bar. Now, this is future, so we need to see where it is on spot. So let's go look at this chart here again. We'll go to the daily chart. 228 is going to be 65.05. Let's just see for fun where that would put us as far as today's retracement from the crash low. Hold on. So it's about half, actually. That would be 64.96. So it's about half. It's also pretty much where the line is anyway that we had looked at back to the parallel from the 2008 high. So in conclusion here with this video, we have obviously this massive spike to the downside, flash crash during Asia recovery, understanding that a lot of times these flash crash drops end up providing a bigger turn, right, or giving way to a bigger turn. You see bigger lows form. So my point is, if we are forming a bigger low or have formed a bigger low, where might we find support on a pullback? And the level to watch there is 65.05. All right. So So that's it. Just a quick little video on Aussie dollar, and I'll talk to you guys later. All right, take care. Bye.